And now, need to go to do it. Come on, if you find the answer, tell me.
Alright. I put J.
Letter J.
Yep.
Why not to be G? To make it clear. It's a clear pronouns. Here he said noun, noun, noun. Here pronoun,
Right.
noun, pronoun. But you must make it noun. Why? To tell us who are the exactly children, seniors, managers. Do you know it?
Yeah.
So in the test, if you found three pronouns, you must check that you need noun. Right? Be careful.
Right.
What is next?
Mine's next for
I think it's D.
It must be letter C. Why? Because it's a list. Look. At the end. It found so you hear,
Alright.
yes, he used the list but without end. So all of them correct. So C. Yeah, 48.
for 48. I put F.
So letter F correct.
That's 49.
Not the time.
I'm not very sure for 49.
Let's do it together. 49, it must be letter B. But we need to prove. Always simply as we do every time. Read the question carefully. To add the following sentence in order to emphasize uncertainty already expressed about an idea. The new sentence would amplify and be placed after sentence 1. So the same like this is, imagine this is 0 and after 2. So 0 here after 2. So read number 2. Here organized is what parents call it, anyway. And then add your sentence, I still have doubts. So they call it organized, but I still have doubt about that. See? Yeah. Now, number 1. Our son has started playing organized T-ball, a beginner's version of the baseball. Okay, but if you said I am still have doubts, you still have doubts about what? So after one, it doesn't make sense. But here he said they call it organized. But I still have doubts about they call it organized or not, or is it organized or not? So always check the best feeling. Before here, I have different idea, 5 different ideas. So the best one should be after 2. You must do that. And you need time for this question. That's why you must master the common mistakes in the simple ones.
Yeah.
Number 15.
50. For 50, I put H.
It must be F. Why? Because since here means because. Remember, since it has 2 different meanings. Since like since 1989, I'm still doing something. You're talking about successions of actions, order of actions. What means because? Here means because.
Right.
That's why. Here we have, you can say while here for comparison, also for contrast. Here it's if not. And we don't talking about hypothesis, use J. So this is right. 51, what do you think?
C. '51, I think it's C.
C, correct. The structure has a mistake, right?
Right.
Right, what is next?
Um, F.
No, it must be letter J. Yeah, for this part, as I told you, don't read only the phrase. To read all of it.
Right.
So you want to delete something, you will lose something. So check about all of sentence.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So to read all of it. Now let's find, do we have this meaning? Yes. Look, a sense of how difficult the task is. Why, Maz? Because they do it repeatedly. Lots of them do. Yes. So if you fail repeatedly, this means the task is too difficult.
Yeah.
Look for letter F. A tone of admiration for the work of the umpire. In this sentence, we don't have any tone of you admire something, you respect it, or you worth it, or you deserve it. You see that I'm not talking about anything of admiration. About the rules in the sentence, we don't have rules. That's why I tell you focus on the idea of the sentence. Do you have anything about rules? No. Right?
Right.
We have a trap in letter H. Explanation of why children fail. He didn't mention why, but he said they fail. It's different from why they fail. Imagine math. So I will delete the sentence, all of it very quickly. 53.
'53. For '53, I put A.
Yeah, I think it's A too.
So letter A correct. Now,
I would think about 54.
I'm not sure.
I put it as G.
be careful, we have a trap. The transition in the middle. So that means this is the following sentence, and that is the preface. As I told you, you must find the two sentences that has the relation. In the middle, it means the following. So the preface, the other one.
Right.
It is cause and effect. It's alternative, instead, similarity, comparison. So it must be the and before. Therefore, for cause and effect. So that means this is, we have reason, here we have consequence. Let's read it. In a T-ball league, one needs to do something to keep the score from reaching double digits. Look, there is a rule that says the runner must stop when any fielder from the other team picks up the ball and holds it aloft. So from double digits. But one needs to do something to keep it, the score from Y, because we have a rule. Yes. So the runner must stop. Just like rules of game. So letter F correct. If you cannot prove letter F, prove. We don't have alternative. It's not similarity, it's not contrast, so it must be F. If you cannot prove the correct, prove the wrong. 55.
Yeah. Uh,
B.
55, it must be letter A. Why? Shorter is better. Now we
Yeah,
test.
but there's no repetition, I don't think.
This is the trap. The repetition should not be all the time in the sense of the question. It could be in the previous paragraph. Did we mention about regulation size? What is the regulation size? So do we have any information in the preface paragraph? Always check the sentence and following and preface. If you don't find it, perhaps in the preface paragraphs. So we test your memory, have you read it or not? If I don't remember in the test, what will I do? I will choose the shortest and run away, right? Yeah, that's why. So we have information about the size. So now we need to keep it shorter. So letter A. Remember, you should not look for the word size. Perhaps you find the synonym language about regulation size. Imagine, right? 36.
I put
J.
I put F.
It must be letter J. Why? Look, and they look at it, and we test you for the second clause, subordinated conjunction. So your eye is from here, there. You will find and check who can look up to see they. So we have compound the predicate, verb and the verb, right? But we cannot make this one non-essential, of course. We don't need for the infinitive phrase. Look here, we have the object to see what? To see all of these, so the object. So as I told you, it's a clause, noun clause, work as object. So to see what? So you don't need comma. So no commas here or there or there. So letter J.
Right. Makes sense. Once do you get it?
Yeah.
57, it must be letter
D.
C, correct. Why letter C? Simply let's evaluate. Of course, this one non-standard. Here we have that is. If you said here that is, so what is the meaning that? What is that exactly? This information, it does not describe the preface. This is a big trap. If you said here that is that, what does that refer to? It must refer to preface content. Okay, so check.
Right.
What is about a preacher section file? Does not refer to anything before. So the demonstrative pronoun does not refer to anything mentioned before. So letter B.
Yeah.
Now here, what it is. If you wanted to use what is it about, you wanted to make it, you want to make it subject. Like what is about is. So where? So that means you need verb to make it sentence, not fragment.
Yep.
So like that, it is about a bleacher or section, and then a positive information about each. So rise the next and have your time.
All right. 58. No, I mean, yeah, 58. It's G.
I think it's, yeah, G.
With letter G, correct. You know, just grow up, it's a noun, you can make it plural singular, no problem. And remember, we have comma because we have two adjectives. So be careful. Right?
Yeah.
Possessive S and it's a plural. Okay, what is next?
Apple D.
Letter D? No, my friend, letter C.
No.
That's why don't answer any test while you are hungry.
Yeah.
Brain doesn't work. Let's follow the rules. He said they score if. So if it's a conjunction.
Right.
So if it's you know the condition, if condition, so clause before and then conjunction if and then clause. He said here they score. That is here, it's non-essential information as transition words. You know the expression that is to explain something. In the
Yeah.
middle, so they score if. So now here we found blah for they. So we need they. So all of them they.
Yeah.
We must focus on the parallelism in the verbs. They were or present or past, I mean that here they score. So here subject
Right.
verb complement, subject verb complement. So we need to have parallelism between them.
Yeah.
To be present, it must be present. Here, no, past. Here it's past, no. So all of them wrong. Here, both of them. And here they are not, well, they are not to be. This is future. Be, to be, future. Let me help you because this is trap all the time. The expression be, to equals, well. So I can use like that, be, to plus infinitive. As I can say, I am to be, I am will. I am to be a doctor, I will be a doctor. So this is future. And when I say they are not to be, I'm talking about future, not present.
Yeah.
Do you imagine? So here it must be present because we are not talking about future. He just expression facts about the game. So it must be present simple tense.
Right.
For number 60, we test you for the main idea, of course.
Yeah.
It must be letter J. Just the main idea here, although the T-ball experience of narrator son Joe are alluded to, is primarily about general features of balls, but not all the text about the narrator's son Joe is now playing T-ball and then goes on to
Right.
explain, do you know? So he
Yeah.
experiences first. Here for the next one, let's play games here. You have 9 minutes or it's open time. When you finish, tell me.
All right.